What's up cuties? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're wondering why I have a mask on, it's because this video is about the process of me getting veneers. And just in case you haven't seen the afters yet, I'm gonna wait till you see the whole process of me getting them before you see the results. So I did my best to document the process of going in, having my teeth shaven down, getting the temporaries, having the temporaries taken off, and then 2 weeks later putting the actual veneers on. I didn't actually even know that I was going to be filming this process until I got there and talked to my dentist, and we talked about filming it for you guys and showing. So a lot of it is filmed on my phone, but I hope you guys enjoy it. And at the very end of the video, not only will you see before and after photos and actually see me talking with my new veneers, but I will also be answering all of your guys' questions. So with that, we're just gonna get right into the video. Hope you enjoy. What's up cuties? So I'm at my dentist, Dr. Vick Kargodorian, and I wanna show you guys the view real fast. How pretty that is. I'm in Hollywood right now, and as you guys know, I had to get a lot of dental work done. I had a few crowns that weren't put on correctly growing up. Fortunately, I didn't have the best dental work, so Blake found our new dentist, loved him, referred me. I loved him, and I've decided today that I'm gonna have some extra work done on my teeth. These ones right here, this top row, I'm actually gonna have some veneers put on. Now, the reason I decided to do this is because this tooth right here isn't angled properly. It's a little bit too big for where it is in my mouth, so it's turned, and both of the two front teeth actually come in a little bit. And I don't necessarily like the shape, so I've decided to get some veneers. I wanted to document the process for you guys to show you not only the before and afters, but what really goes in to getting veneers done. It's important to know that I got all the necessities and the important work done beforehand, and this is something I want to do extra just for myself because smile is the first thing people see, and I'd like to transform mine into one that is just a little bit better. So I'm gonna introduce you guys to my dentist who I love and his team, and we're gonna document some of the process for you guys over the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned. This is my dentist, Dr. Vick.
Hello.
This is his assistant, Devin. So we're gonna start the process right now of doing my veneers. And do you wanna explain to them just a little bit about why we get veneers and why I'm choosing to adjust my smile and the adjustments we're gonna make?
Sure. Okay, so we have this alignment basically of the front teeth. The smile is okay, but they're not really nicely aligned. And some of the zeniths of the gums around the teeth also need to be adjusted. Because if we adjust the gums according to the teeth, then you will suddenly see that it is absolutely different without making it noticeable. So we will go further and we will show you exactly the crowding that he has and the reason why we're doing it. Basically, it's just crowding that he has, and we're gonna make it totally aligned, and within 2 appointments he is done, instead of doing braces for the next 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, can't do braces. That's not on me. So the first thing we did is, Devin, we took an impression, right?
An alternate impression.
Okay.
Upper,
Yes.
full upper.
Okay, and then
That's going to help us basically to fabricate the same day very thin temporaries on his teeth, so he will never leave here without any disformation or anything like that. On the contrary, the same day he's going to leave with an aligned smile. And all we need to do after that, in 2 weeks, we will basically receive the final very thin veneers that are produced in the laboratory, and then we will come and then just remove the temporaries one by one and permanently bond those new veneers on his teeth, and that would be a permanent solution.
yeah, so this is my smile now on the side.
Yeah.
And I will show you guys how the temporaries look. So we're gonna
Exactly.
get started, and we'll show you guys a little bit of the process of shaving down the teeth and then putting on the temporaries.
Perfect.
I have it out in the sun. So if you notice that the upper arch is narrow, and then these premolars are basically inclining inwards. Same on this side also. And if you notice also the crowding that I was talking about here on the 2 front teeth, you see how they basically don't have enough space widthwise to be totally aligned. So we're going to correct that. We're also going to correct the zenith of the teeth, like here, for example. And if you notice, there's a little bit of recession on this tooth here. So this tooth is always sensitive. So we're going to be able to mask that and then close it too. So it's the same on this side. We have a little recession over here. So your veneer basically is going to help you not get surgeries at all by closing and masking those recession areas. What we're gonna do first, we're going to shape the teeth the way I want them to be, okay? Approximately, and that I'm going to use that shape to fabricate his temporaries to start with. So I'm just gonna shape a little bit from here to make this tooth more aligned with the teeth next to it, and I'm gonna end up masking here a little bit at the gum level, so it's the same over here. And after I align the teeth, I'm going to take a second impression to use that impression for my temporaries. We're taking another impression of the preformed temporaries that we did. We're going to copy this as a temporary. So it's just a simple adjunct impression, and it takes like 1 minute, and that's it. The amount of filing is very, very minimal. It's very superficial. It's basically to change the superficial layer of the tooth. That's about it. You see here in green is basically a gel, a conditioner that we put on the gums to kind of gently push it away. This replaces old-time strings that we used to put in, and then so this is much easier. So we just go like that, and then just like that, you know. And we just wait a minute, and then we wash it out. As you notice, the teeth are basically prepared very lightly on the superficial layer. If you look at this area, same thing. In certain areas, we have removed a little bit more than the others because they were protruding out too much. But this is ready to go. We went ahead and took a bite registration also, something like this. Basically, and at the same time, we gave the laboratory the information in 3-dimensional where the horizontal line is and where is the vertical line. So now we are going to proceed in the phase of doing the temporaries. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a very thin layer on top of each one of those teeth. We're going to put 1 drop of etchant like that on each one of those. This is going to help us make the temporaries stay in really good for 2 weeks. So we just applied a very thin layer of bonding agent on each one of those teeth, and we're going to cure it with a UV light. Go ahead. Simply putting this first impression back in. So we're gonna remove this, and then we're gonna see. We're going to see the temporaries on their raw form now. Trim the temporaries right now. That's a good idea. Here, like that. Okay, that's enough.
So these are the temporaries. So we have a little bit of time till the real ones, but you want to tell them a little bit about this isn't the finished product, but how is the finished product going to be different than this, and what's the purpose of the temporaries?
Temporaries, first of all, you want to look good for 2 weeks until I get you the final ones. And the final ones are going to be 100% better than what you see right now. This, I did it in a very short period of time with the help of my assistants and with your patience. But we did okay. Let me see the smile. I know he's a little bit anesthetized right now, but when you look at this, look how close this is. Wow.
It's already night and day.
Yeah, definitely.
Difference. Oh my God, it's really weird to see that, but my smile I feel like is so much better. So this is my first night, you guys, with the temporaries. I got dressed up, and I mean, I think they look so nice. And these are just the temporaries, so we'll make some final adjustments. We'll go get the color I want. I can't stop smiling. I think they look so good.
Today, you're going to get your final veneers. Okay, this is how it presents on the model.
This is what it looks like, the final veneers.
I don't know if you can see it. Okay.
Yep.
But anyways, so these veneers are very thin layers that are built, customized to fit Dominique's teeth. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these and we're going to put them on his teeth one by one. So he likes his temporaries so much, but we're going to remove them and we're gonna throw them away. And then today he's gonna get his new smile. Once it is glued, it's permanent. You cannot remove them.
They're just as strong as...
They're as strong as an enamel. Exactly the same strength. Exactly.
Right, so here we go.
So you're gonna see me removing the temporaries and then gluing them one by one and then polishing everything in place, and that's it.
There we go. Here we go. All right.
Take it off, and it comes off like that. You take it out, and then we just go like that. Take it off. Okay. Okay. So we're using a natural color underneath it to give this a very natural look. That was the cement over there. Or the glue, whatever you want to call it. That's the medium that we use. This is, these are the moments that are...
They're like perfect. My gums are still super numb, so it feels like...
He's like, you can't
oh yeah,
smile,
my
but
lips,
you
but...
can still smile, you can still smile. Yeah.
These are better than I thought, than I could have imagined.
Great.
The color, this tooth right here, and this tooth, it's complete. I mean, they're like 10 times better than the temporaries.
Of course.
You look like a cry. Okay, so these are what my teeth look like now. This is what my teeth look like now. Still, when I look in the camera, it surprises me because I'm not 100% used to it, but I absolutely love my teeth. So the process of getting my veneers was actually pretty simple. Didn't take a lot of visits, and my doctor was fantastic. And I have a brand new smile. So I'm just so happy. I want to answer a few of your guys' questions about the process. First being, why did I decide to get veneers? And the reason I decided to get veneers is because the two front teeth that I had were a little bit too big for their space. One of them was curved out a little bit and they both caved under and caved in. The two teeth outside of the two front teeth were also, they didn't fill in like these teeth do, and that always really bugged me. And because I do a lot of work on camera, and just in general, your smile is one of the first things that people see. I've always wanted to have a nice, pretty smile. Not that my teeth were horrible before, but they definitely could use an upgrade. Veneers is something I've actually been talking about getting for a few years, and I happened to go into my dentist just to have normal work done. I had to get like a cavity done and a crown done. And I was talking to one of the dental assistants and I said, hey, what do you think about me getting a veneer on this tooth right here? Because I didn't like the way it was shaped. She's all, well, actually, if you get the front two teeth done, that'll actually have the biggest impact on your smile. So of course I was like, okay, well at that point, let's just do the whole row. So I decided to get 8 teeth done, and the process was pretty simple. You show up, they numb you up, and you take a first impression, they shave your teeth down, and then while you're there at the dentist's office, they will actually do another impression so that they can make your temporaries in office. Now, a lot of places don't do temporaries same day. I know when my sister had hers done, she had to wait 2 weeks to get her temporaries. My doctor was fantastic because I left this same day with strong temporaries that not only gave me a new smile, but that I could eat with for the next 2 weeks while I was waiting for the final veneers. Another question people usually ask is, don't they shave your teeth down to tiny little nubs? So depending on how healthy your teeth are, if you have really bad cavities, your tooth is dying, I think they shave it down a little bit more, but we didn't shave my teeth down all the way, just enough to be able to put the veneers on. Now, I didn't film actually going to the place I got the veneers. It was in Koreatown, and it wasn't really a situation where I could pull out my phone and film, but because I did all 8 teeth, or enough to do a front row, they gave me 3 shades of white to pick from, and I went with the whitest white. I was a little nervous about it, but I asked the guy, I said, hey, are these gonna look natural? I don't want them to look fake. And he said, yes, they'll look natural, and I'm so happy that I went with this color because now I have a white smile for life. So as far as some before and afters, I will show you guys. I forgot to take a before photo of the front of my teeth, but I got the sides. So this is the first before and after. As you guys can see, not only have I 2 front teeth, but these teeth right here are radically different. I wanted to make sure when I went in to get my veneers that I had teeth that really created kind of like a straight line without looking too fake, but just filled in more because there were too many gaps. And then this is the other before and after from the other side. So as you guys can see, not only were those gaps filled in, but my teeth are a lot whiter, they're a lot straighter, and they're filled out more for my mouth. And overall, it's just a better smile. This is also the first video that I took when I got home that day. It's what I sent my family just to say, hey, look at my new teeth, and they look really nice. And I not only notice it when I look in the mirror and I'm just talking and having conversations, or if I'm taking a video on Instagram, but really anytime I see myself now, I feel like my smile is radically different. I filmed a TikTok recently, and I'll just show you guys. I haven't posted it yet, but it's like 10 seconds, and you can just see how nice my teeth look in this TikTok.
You guys are so fucking stupid. You guys know we're all gay, right? Or was that just like a miscommunication?
So all that to say, I am super happy with the results. I will probably have the bottom done at some point. And I really, really, really love my dentist. Dr. Vick Kargodorian is the man. One thing I really appreciate him is in the past when I've had dentists in Temecula, anytime I thought something was wrong with my teeth, I would go see them, and I feel like they would just say like, no, nothing's wrong, and kind of shush me out. Dr. Vick is not like that. With Dr. Vick, honestly, anytime I call their office and I'm like, hey, I want to come in, like I'm feeling some sensitivity, or I feel like I might need an adjustment, he always, always, always makes time for me. He's super friendly, he's super sweet, and through this whole process, he's just been so accommodating, and he does fantastic work. The only reason I got veneers is because beforehand, I had him do some crowns and some cavities, and I knew I trusted his work, I trusted his office, and Blake goes to him, loves him, and I ended up finding a super great dentist, you guys. So if you live in the Los Angeles area, I will have all of his information down below. He is in Hollywood. His office is fantastic. If you go see him, you're not gonna see another dentist, you know, like one time or the other. It's always him since it's his practice. And I've kind of found my dentist for life as far as living in Los Angeles, which is a plus on its own. So that is today's video. I'm gonna take you guys off this mount right here and just give you a little bit closer view, maybe in the light right here. Oh, I don't know if that's actually makes it any better. But that is today's video. This is my brand new smile, and I'm super happy with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's something a little bit different. I hope that the process of seeing how it's done was educational and informative for you guys. And again, if you want to check out Dr. Vick, I will list all of his information down below. If I decide to get the bottom done at some point, which I already think that I'm going to, I will film it as well so you guys can see the before and after on that. But that's it. I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and chat with you later. Bye.